Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am good. And today we're going to talk about college basketball, the state of broadcasting, and just a pet peeve. Because after all, my job with this channel has become twofold. One, pontificating about everything that bugs me. And two, knowing that my solutions will fall on deaf ears. And we're going to do that again today, because I have a problem that honestly got under my skin Wednesday night watching the Kansas State game. And I have not really a solution, but just a reminder. But I also have a reminder about this very channel you're watching, that you need to subscribe to it. Help me out. I have a lot on my mind, and right now I'm thinking about you. Subscribe. Yeah, that got kind of weird. So I'm listening to the game on Wednesday. And this certainly is not an assault on the crew that did the UCF game. This is something I've noticed in general. There were some kind of funny things that came out of that, but this is a general thought with the use of ESPN Plus. Now, sometimes on ESPN Plus, ESPN actually sends a crew. That happens a lot in Manhattan because there's a pretty good crew nearby, Kansas City. It's very adjacent, so they send them over. But other times, we'll see K-State talent actually do the game. And that's the way it was on Wednesday night in Orlando. It was a UCF crew. It was guys that call UCF games all the time. So what happens when you're basically the hometown announcer is you know your team a lot better than the opponent. Period. It's just the way it works. Of course you know the team you're around all the time. But it's important to do your homework before you do the broadcast, particularly if you're doing it for ESPN Plus, because sometimes these announcers seem to forget you're not doing this for the home team. You're on the ESPN platform doing this game for both fan bases. So trying to see every play through the goggles of your information about the home team, well, it pisses you off if you're the fan for the other team. It really does. A great shot by the visiting team becomes bad defense for the home team. An incredible coaching maneuver by the visiting coach becomes a bad coaching maneuver for the home team. And maybe really shoddy offense by the visiting team becomes incredible defense. It just is all about perspective. But never forget that your perspective doesn't matter. You are the eyes and the voice of the game for all fans. Now, it got kind of funny on Wednesday night because the play-by-play guy was pretty isolated on UCF, and the color guy was doing a pretty good job trying to keep it balanced. And he kept countering as the night went on, yeah, but K-State, and it kind of came a little tug of war. There was a pretty good crew overall. There was some talent there. Sometimes with these ESPN Plus broadcasts, honestly, the talent isn't so good. Luckily, K-State has pretty good talent, and other schools around the Big 12 do. And UCF had a pretty good pair. It's just at times they forgot they were calling the game for everyone. Not just a home crowd, not just the home team, not just the home fans, for all of us that wanted to watch this college basketball game. So maybe that's just a little something that the conference needs to put out in the wind before next season. And maybe if it's going to apply for baseball season. Remember, you're calling this game for ESPN, for the Big 12, and for both teams, even though you're associated with the home team.